very excited because look who's here. The most celebrated hairstylist to the stars, A-list clients, Kim Kardashian, Jennifer Lopez, Katy Perry, a bit nervous about my hair. Chris Appleton is here. It's so lovely to see you.
You look very glamorous. Thank you for having me. It's great to be back here.
And you're a boy from Leicester.
I am a boy from Leicester, yeah. I moved to LA 3 years ago and everything kind of changed. I started working with, you know, some of the most famous women in the world, I guess.
Famous women in the world.
And I thought I'd bring a bit of Hollywood back to London. I've got some great looks to show you today.
So we've got the first one. You're calling this the glass bob. Now, this this is our lovely model, Jo. Hello, Jo.
So, yeah, this is inspired by Kim Kardashian's glass hair. We sprayed the product through to give it a really, really high shine, blow-dried the hair out and stretched it. We should see Ruth's hair before, actually. We should see the before picture, because you guys are going to be shocked at this.
So this is Jo.
So this is the process of straightening it. But if we see the before picture, you guys are going to be shocked. She had a full head of curly hair. So it was super... Look,
That's you naturally, Jo.
Naturally.
The curls, wow.
So we've really transformed her.
Lovely, actually.
And what we did, I'm just going to pop in here, we literally just made this super sharp and super blunt. So we gave it that kind of real futuristic blunt look, which is really in right now. And the key is just keeping it super blunt and super fresh. And Jo, literally, we cut her hair and she was like, oh, my God, I feel so much lighter. Just give us a little swish, Jo. See how shiny that is? Look at that transformation.
Wow. Will Jo be able to do that herself? Because she's got, you know, natural corkscrew curl.
We went through the straightening process, but also, when her hair goes curly now, it's just going to be a sort of shorter, curlier bob. So, no, it's all about making sure it works for both textures, but she really wanted something different, and I think she definitely got it.
And then do you put a shine spray on top of that to get that glass look?
We just prepped the hair with this, so we prepped the hair with the product, blow-dried it in, and that really transforms the texture and really did the work. And then we ran the irons over.
Well, we'll put the products on our website. Thank you, Jo. So I'm afraid we haven't got a lot of time, otherwise I'd have a longer chat to all of you. OK, so we've got Michelle. Sorry, Michelle. And this is based on HLO'S bombshell waves.
Yeah. When I work with her, I'm always like, Jen, how do you look so good? And she's like, jeans.
It's all in the genes.
It is all in the genes. So obviously, HLO loved big glamorous hair. Glamorous hair never goes out of fashion, guys. So what we did is we added extensions to the hair and really filled out the hair. So it had a lot more volume and a lot more bounce.
What's your hair like normally then,
We've got a before picture. There she is.
She's got long hair.
Yeah.
Great hair.
Added volume with extensions.
Yeah, absolutely. So we added the extensions in, and these are just clip-ins. So I'll show you underneath here. We just clipped it in. Under here somewhere, it's buried, so you guys can see in here. We just clipped these pieces in, and they're a great way of adding volume and length, and very fast. Now, I did curl it with a curling iron, but I know people struggle with that at home. A great alternative, and I love these, is Velcro rollers. My mum used to use them, but I still use them now, just to create volume and bounce without all of the fiddly action of a curling iron, you know?
OK. So you roll the hair.
Yep.
Then when that's all
So super easy. I mean, I would literally take a section of hair, starting at the front, and it's literally a case of rolling it in. Now, these are great because they just stick. So it's a case of just shoving it in like that, leaving it to set, and then you can get the volume.
Do you put product on the rollers?
I would sometimes put a little, a little hairspray, or even a little texturising spray just to give it some hold. But quite honestly, I think the Velcro rollers do all the work without all the damage. I like the fact there's no heat on the hair either.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you can use a curling iron, then, you know, you can get in there. But if you do struggle with that, I'd say shove the rollers in and make life a lot easier.
I think we'll just leave you with that roller in.
Glamour.
Do you like it? Do you like the extra volume with the clip-ins? Yeah?
Come on.
I know, it's great.
I think we could put a couple of...
Well, I've taken mine out, actually.
Oh, really?
I had a couple of thickening ones, but they fell out when I was on holiday, but anyway.
Yeah, they have a tendency
Last but not least, we have Kim.
Definitely not least. No, this is Katy.
Katy Perry. So you gave her a very drastic change.
Yeah, I mean, you can see here, so, guys, this was the most liked picture on Instagram that Katy's ever had. Can you believe that?
The pixie look.
No, the long hair, when we did the long hair.
Right, so she went from the pixie look straight to the long look.
Yeah, and literally people went crazy for it. People love transformation. And if you think about trends, things used to kind of evolve. Like in the 60s, it was a bouffant. In the 80s, it was Pam. Now the trend is just change. So I'm here to sort of show you how to change it without any commitment. Right. So I'm going to show you how quickly we did that look. So this is just a piece. It's basically like a 3/4 wig piece. It's synthetic, so it's inexpensive. And all you need to do is we just literally put a hair in a bun at the back, so we can see her hair is a kind of a bob. We have a picture, actually. Should we see the before? Yeah, so you can see there the short bob. And then all we're going to do is we're going to shove this comb in on the underneath. So this goes in at the bottom. And then we're going to take the clips around. And you can honestly...
Spit up, shall I get that?
Yeah, you can help me out, thank you. My assistant.
Thank you.
I like it.
LA and be your
You're doing a great job. You know what? I think I'd like that.
Hey, J-Lo, can I get your coffee?
I'm always looking for a new assistant. And this is how quickly you can do it. Like, it's literally a case of adding a piece, blending the top in. And obviously, her hair is pretty short on top. But once you've got the right colour blend and you've got the right kind of shape, you can just put this in and then just a little tweak. I mean, we did cut it to blend the layers in, which I think is important.
You've got to
this
get the
is as
right
fast
colour,
as-
haven't you, obviously, as well, to blend in with your own hair.
I think that's probably one of the key parts. But also, you know, you can get these pieces that are really inexpensive. And, like, if you see the dramatic... I mean, I think this looks pretty dramatic in terms of, like, changing it up. Let's just blend this down.
How much would a piece that length be, roughly?
Probably, this one was about £70. I was going to say dollars.
And then you've got it. $70. You're so American now.
$70.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's see. Let me use this camera.
Don't you forget your Leicester roots now.
I know, it's crazy.
Is there anyone in Leicester you want to say hello to? You've got family, anyone watching
well, my kids are actually at home watching. I have two kids, Kitty Blue and Billy Kai. Hi, guys.
Hello, Kitty Blue.
They'll be embarrassed that their dad's on TV talking about it. But, like, Dad, don't talk about it. But, yeah, all my family's here. But it's just amazing to be back and show you guys a little bit of what I've been up to in Hollywood. Well, listen, are you inspired?
I'm very inspired.
I think we could even whip this on you after, maybe.
Yes. Do you want
we could.
On me
this
later?
looks like it's your colour.
Thank you, Chris. It's been lovely to see you. Thank you, ladies.